What's up everybody, this is Steve, you're watching SV's Auto, and today we're doing part 2 of the bus body makeover, so come check it out. Okay, so last time we cut off this fender area, did expose some areas like this that will need some repairs, and rather than make these, I think I'm going to try to order these sections so that I can get, well, save time more than anything. They're not too pricey. Right here, pretty sure there's a bondo repair that is failing, it's cracking here. And then down here, I'm not sure what happened there. And this little corner here, I want to see the condition of that. So today I'm going to try to sand down this area, remove those lights, and determine whether or not I can repair that panel or if I need to get a repair panel for this area. So here we go. I'm going to remove this light and this light, and hopefully I can do that from the hole that I cut in the side here, because the way I have my conversion set up, there's a radiator in the way. So if I have to remove that, well, then I have to remove all of that. So fingers crossed. On the bus, you have to remove the nuts from the backside of the lights, which is why you needed access to that area. They're 8mm. So as I start to sand down this area, you can see there's a large amount of bondo. And then down on the lower corner here, there's a big chunk of bondo around the bottom of that area as well. So as I move up to the upper bondo, I chip it out with a screwdriver and a chisel. And then I switch over to a right-angled die dranger with a sanding disc to eat at that bondo quicker than the DA sander was doing. Okay, so here's what we found. See there's a significant damage underneath that bondo. That bondo was way too thick. You can see how much that's indented there. Well over 1/4 of an inch. So I don't know if I can fix that, being as it's that close to a seam, and if you reach up inside of here, there's some kind of support bar that runs there. So I can't get in there to hammer it out. And then this area has been repaired. I think I can work it a little, hopefully get it a pretty good dent right here, kind of a gouge, but I think I can beat out of it. And then this area is going to be cut out and replaced. And then a small amount here, a little bit of work on that. So I think what I'm going to do is change gears. I'm going to remove the furniture from inside the bus. So that I don't have to risk anything catching on fire when I'm welding as I work around. My other corner looks probably about the same as this one. And then I have a dog leg on the front passenger side that has a little concern for me. So I'm gonna kind of see all the areas, how bad they are, and put a list together of what I need to order. Shipping's expensive for body panels, and I would like to get everything I need in one, so I'm not paying shipping on multiple orders. All right, so I'm gonna pull the cabinetry out and get this area stripped down a bit so that we can keep working around the outside of the bus.
I'm gonna start with this upper cabinet. A couple fasteners inside and then a couple on the sides. It's a good idea to label your parts and put them in bags so you can find them later. This back seat was a bit of a pain. Thought it would come out in pieces. You can take the top portion off the seat itself fairly easily. And then the bottom cabinet is all one. I thought that the sides would come out separately, but they do not. Sides, front, and bottom come all at one time. To remove the sink and stove area, you do need to remove all the cabinets. Make sure your gas is shut off if you have that hooked up. You're going to need to disconnect the gas line and the drain line. Going to remove the rest of the trim, the wood paneling. Make sure you keep your screws together, and then I go ahead and strip out all this insulation so it doesn't burn when I'm welding on the outside of the bus. I also remove the wiring for the inverter. Just a good idea to label everything and keep things organized. Decided to go ahead and remove this louver window. It's just screwed in, and then some sealant on the other side. I was extremely cautious though. I did not want this to fall out.
All right, well, all the cabinetry is out. I am going to clean up now. Probably pull this carpet, finish stripping some of the little things out, and but I gotta find a place to put all this cabinetry and stuff because it's just in my way now.
decide to go ahead and remove the rest of the areas holding the carpet down. So there's a vent area in between the seats as well as the threshold on the edge of the bus where the door is. I cut the carpet away around where the ECM is for the Subaru, just to make it a little easier to get that out. At this point, I decided to go ahead and remove the front seats. I'm just going to strip this bus all the way down. The condition of the floor looks good, as well as most of the interior. There's not a whole lot of rust on the inside. Somebody did paint it before with, looks like just spray paint. I'm going to sand it down and repaint the interior while I'm doing the rest of this project.
Alright, well thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow us on Instagram and on the FaceTubes at SV's Auto. And stay tuned. Next time I think we're going to continue stripping out the inside. So we'll see you next time.